G'day everyone, this is RisingFunGaming and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking on Deviljho out in the frozen seaway. This series of videos is going to be inclusive of Deviljho, Savage Deviljho, and then finally Hyper Deviljho. You might notice that I've got both Gravy and Gravy with me here for this particular hunt, and those that have been following the series will know that I've reserved Palico buddies exclusively for hyper hunts. That's going to change for this monster because they're quite involved. They've got quite a bit of life to them, and so as to make these not draw out too overly long, we'll have a little help from our buds. Alright, so here he is, the big guy. Oh no. So this is Deviljho, big hulking brute. We've been first introduced into the series from 3rd generation. Some of you that first encountered him back then might fondly or otherwise remember your first encounter with him. Perhaps you were out on a seemingly innocent, easy-ish hunt, maybe involving a Crimson Kurapeko or something like that, and then all of a sudden you get greeted and interrupted by this big hulking dinosaur-esque, almost T-Rex looking fella. And what a scary experience that would have been. He's a very interesting guy. He seems to be in this sort of perpetual catch-22 with his hunger. He's absolutely voracious and very, very hungry. He's expending massive amounts of energy hunting down his prey, and as a consequence, his species finds itself having to eat a lot, which is very interesting for his physiology and some of his attacks. It seems that the Deviljhos have evolved a bit of a very, very noxious and potent saliva and digestive sort of fluid, which they spout from their mouth sometimes, and we'll definitely see that during this fight. And I guess that's a good segue to saying some of the ailments that you can get from this fellow. Okay, we'll just wait for him to move. You can see that saliva popping now, so one thing we can do... Oh, I brought a chilled meat! I thought it was a drugged meat. Lol. Oh well, we do have tinged meat and poison meat as a backup here. So yeah, we can put down these various meat items, which he will go to eat. And depending on which one it is, you can see our tinged meat is coloured yellow, and that's because it will do paralysis. So should he be tempted to go over there and eat it, which I hope he will soon, and not get flinched by the cats, good. We're going to have him paralysed. What we're going to try to do, it's a little bit tricky, his head is super high here. I don't have the best camera angle. He's landed some shots on the head. Pretty much he's most susceptible to any of the shot types, i.e. slashing, impact and bullet. Around about the head area when he is in his normal state. But now that he's in his enraged state, it's very interesting because it changes. His weaknesses will actively change between enraged and not. So now his big area of weakness is going to be his chest. I'm very confident that this is not a mechanic for most monsters. Some monsters have a variation in their weakness, either to different shot types and or elements, between their different enraged and not enraged states. And yeah, Deviljho is one of those interesting monsters. Better back off and get a little bit of heals going. So you can see in his enraged state he's got this dragon element energy just coursing from his mouth, which is indicative of the fact that he can now get him, good, that he can now do his dragon breath attack. What we will see eventually in the Savage Deviljho fight coming up in the next video, he'll be able to do this in his normal state and enraged state, the Savage Deviljho that is, because his normal state mimics that of the enraged state of the vanilla Deviljho we have here. Okay, a little bit early on the roll there. Actually mistook it for the wind up to a roar animation. Alright, a little bit of a flinch there. Get the head, hopefully. We need to land more of those head and chest attacks, ideally. That was very awkward timing on my behalf there, the follow-up to the Adept. Unfortunate. Right. Thank God you can Adept tremors. I love that. It's very, very useful. Okay, can we get an upward strike at the chest? Unfortunately not as good as we would have wanted. Ouch. So yeah, his dragon element can get you through his breath here. And when that happens, you're going to receive, unfortunately, the loss of the effectiveness of your element, which we definitely do not want to occur with the current sword we're using, which has massive dragon element on it. It's really interesting. There's a lot of monsters in this game. I think it's just a dragon element thing. Monsters that can emit a dragon element in their attacks also happen to be weak to the element itself. It's a dragon element thing. Give ourselves a little sharpen before we chase him into the next area here. This is a very interesting set that we've got on at the moment. It is called, if I check it out, the Skeletal set. This is one of the two variations of the armor set you can make from the final Elder Dragon of the game, the Nakakos, big cuttlefish dragon in the special Wyvern Graveyard stage. This particular one gets us a couple of very interesting new skills introduced in Monster Hunter Generations. One of the skills gives you, I think, attack plus 20 when you've got red health. And the other one gives you, I think, again, attack plus 20 when you've got a blight or some sort of status ailment. So when we get our D down here, we could go ahead and cure it. But what we'll do is we'll keep it. Take advantage of that armor skill. He is hungry again, so let's tempt him with another delicious morsel from RFG's Delicatessen. We're in red health, so that's nice. Awesome. And because he's a little bit tired, the ride gauge is going to be pretty much nice and filled for us already. Can I reach the head? I definitely can. A little bit awkward landing them though. Got the majority of them, so that's all that's been important. We've got our red gauge back, also very nice. Alright, he's off south trying to get himself some popo. I realise that I have run out of my hot drink and stuff, but we're going to ignore that, and the reason being is we have to run as fast as we can to catch up with him for two reasons. We want to flinch him out of this feeding animation so he doesn't get his energy back. There he is, stomping down his prey. And in doing that, we'll keep him nice and hungry and willing to eat our poisoned meat. Really trying my best to get a trip. And we've got it. Give him a few presents in the head here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Very awkward angle. Get him! Yes! He should still be drooling. Oh, he's actually not. He's gone straight into his rage mode. So we've kind of lost our opportunity for the poison meat, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. Beautiful. He's going to give us a freebie Adept evade there with the tremor. Ditto with the hip check. Very lucky not to get hit there actually. Very awkward camera angle here. We need to get ourselves in a better position. He's reeling. He's absolutely reeling. He hates his life right now. He really does. And I'm loving it. Yeah, on the head. A good trade. I'll take that trade pretty much any day. Beautiful. Oh man, I'm so into this fight right now. So much fun. Alright, so let's get ourselves a little bit of stamina, a little bit of hot drink action as well. How you going, boys? You doing alright for health? But you're doing so nicely, let's give you a life powder. I don't want to stand around all day. Oh! That was a waste. My boys are running this way, but I don't think Deviljho would be that way. What are they doing? I think they're going for the Popo. Man! They got a little bit of an evil streak to them, do they? Poor Popo. You leave their tongues alone. Oh, I was going to put a trap down. He's running again. Thank God in the next installment of the game, Monster Hunter Double Cross, we're going to have the opportunity to finally disarm traps that we've laid down. A very cool new addition I look forward to using. Because they must have written it into the AI somewhere. Hunter put trap down. Must flee area immediately. Some of these monsters aren't dumb apparently. In you go. Oh, stupid cat. Oh well. Pre-trank. In you go. It's over for you. Alright, very nice. That's a fun fight. I really enjoyed Deviljho. I don't know if I'll be so jovial at the end of the next jovial. I don't know if I'll be so jovial at the end of next hunt, which is going to be the Savage Deviljho. A little bit of a leap in difficulty there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing, and until Deviljho in the Savage version video thing, nice English, we will see you later. Have a great day and goodbye for now.